Alright, so I gotta make some bread. I think if I don't, I will be disappointed. It's taken me longer to get set up than I thought. My Roku remote died, and I've changed the batteries, banged it on the table a couple times. It just isn't coming back to life, so I downloaded the Roku app, which is awful. It is awful. Because you'll turn it on, and it'll do alright, then you'll go to adjust the volume, and it's not there. So you can't adjust the volume. You can't mute it. If you want to turn it off, you have to turn it off. It's ridiculous. So you can't go immediately back to the show you were watching by unmuting it. You have to go through the whole thing again to get to your show. I think I've got an Amazon Fire Stick around here somewhere, but if you know anything about Fire Sticks, you know that if you push a button, it just doesn't do it. You wait, and 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 you wait. And you wait, 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 and finally it starts to load the thing. Oh, it's days like today where I miss real TV. Real TV, you turned it on, it was ready to go. I mean, you couldn't choose your program, but then I've been on Amazon Prime for about a month looking for movies to watch, and there ain't nothing to watch. It's all behind a locked screen. Pay, pay, pay. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I'm already paying for Amazon Prime. You ain't getting any more money. Used to be if you wanted to watch a movie on Amazon Prime, they were all included in the Prime. Now it's like, they got 10 movies that are included with Amazon Prime and nothing else. So anyway, I guess I should show you the bread that I'm making. Since I didn't get any extra potato flakes, we're not doing potato bread. We're going to go ahead and do this Amish White Bread. And this makes 2 loaves of bread. So I'm going to split it in half. And I'll have a link to this in the description. I'd read it to you, but I can't read it to you through the camera. It's too small. So let's put some of this stuff in. I need 3 cups of bread flour. So that would be 360 all-purpose flour, 360 grams all-purpose flour. If it's right, I don't think it's right. It's on kilograms. Oh, that's irritating. All right, 360 grams. It moved when I wasn't looking. All right, 360. See, I've been fighting this stinking Roku, and Roku remotes are trash. They break all the time. I've been fighting that one for, I don't know, probably months. Months I've been fighting that one, and it's finally done. I can't knock it around, and I already changed the batteries. It's not working. I need a little bit of salt. I hope to make some sourdough in a couple weeks. Hopefully sooner, but probably a couple weeks. So I need 1 ounce of vegetable oil. It says 1/4 cup, but we're halving the recipe, so that would be 2 ounces. So I need 1 ounce of oil. Uh, 2/3 cup of white sugar, so I need 1/3 cup of white sugar. That is 2.66 ounces. I'm doing this because I forgot bread at the food pantry. I mean, not that I like pre-sliced bread, but I literally forgot to put it on the list. 2.66 ounces. It's going to be a lot. You know, I think that's plenty of sugar. Amish bread is very, very, very sweet. I still ended up putting 2 ounces in there. 2 cups of warm water, so I need 1 cup of water, 8 ounces. And since I'm doing this in the bread machine, I really do not need to warm anything up. I can, but I don't have to. Salt, sugar, water, 1 1/2 tablespoons of yeast. So that's probably the same 10 grams that I always put in, 10 to 15. So we'll put 10 grams of yeast in. And I do want to eventually make some sourdough bread, but that ain't happening this week, I don't think. Unless something really starts going my way. There we go. It's the same 11 grams of oil as can. And I think I need to wipe out the machine just a little bit. All right, plug it in. It is 1:30, so this will be done about 4:30. I need to make more hamburger buns too. It's a good thing I decided to wipe this off. I did find the eggs, so we'll be able to make some more hamburger buns as soon as I get an afternoon off. I think I'm down to my last hamburger bun. If you wonder what I wipe it down with, it's vinegar. I'm using vinegar. So I wipe it down with vinegar, and then I'll get a wet paper towel, which is water, and wipe it down again. All right, almost ready. I think once I put this in here, all I have to do is hit the start button. This thing has been really wacky lately. That bread machine's been really awful when it comes to snapping the pan, the baking dish. I think all I need to do is press the start button, but I will take a look. Yep, all I gotta do is press the start button, so I need to hurry up with this stupid article I'm doing. But I gotta have bread or I'm not gonna be happy tonight. So here it is. Unfortunately, it is dark over here and there's nothing I can do about it. So let's take a look. So I'm going to watch that. If it needs more water, which it looks like it needs, I'm going to add some. But anyway, we're going to let this do its thing and we'll periodically check back. So there's my dough ball in the bread machine. That is perfect. I ended up adding a little water to it. It was too much, so I added some more flour to it, and I finally got this consistency, and this is what you are looking for. So now all I have to do is wait for it to finish kneading, rising, and baking, and that'll take about 2 hours and 45 minutes. Yeah, so it'll be done right before 5 p.m., which is perfect. So anyway, next time we come back, this should be just about done. So check that out. There's about 50 minutes left, and that's how high the dough has risen. It's done a really amazing job of rising, but the Amish bread recipe usually does pretty good. I've just never put it in the bread machine before. So, all right, 51 minutes left. All right, so my bread just came out of the oven. If you'll notice, it rose quite a bit, but the top fell flat. You know what? That's fine. I like flat bread, so I'm okay with that. This flatness tends to happen a lot more, I've noticed, in the bread machine than it ever did when I was baking in the oven, but it doesn't bother me at all. So I'm going to let this cool, and then we'll slice it up and finish it up. Alright, so I'm going to make some garlic toast out of this bread. We'll see if I can get it out of the pan without getting burnt. Alright, so here comes the Amish bread. Hey, that's pretty good. There we go. Oh, nope. Huh. Alright. I thought the paddle was inside the bread, but it came out. Alright, it's nice and soft and spongy. Just the way I like it. That is still hot. So this bread is good for like everything. Like all things, I thought I was ready to do something, and no. So let's cut some bread. Alright. So this type of bread is super, super tasty. I love this bread. So we're going to cut a little bit of it. And you'll notice it's about twice the size of a standard store-bought loaf. The size of a standard store-bought loaf. And it is steaming, folks. Trying to get it off as gently as possible. And what's great about homemade bread is that even the heels are good. Even the heels are good. And when it's this warm and fresh, you want to be really, really gentle with it, or you will not like the results. You'll tear it up. This one I might have made too thin. No, this one I think is too thin. I'm running out of space is the problem. I'll move this, and then we'll try and see what's going on here. Ouch. It's done. It's just very, very hot, which is making it very, very soft. So that one's being a little tough. But I'm going to go ahead and swap spaces with this stuff. This over here, gosh darn it, the bread is too fresh. And that right there, put that on the plate for a minute. And I'll get some butter. Well, it's not butter, it's never butter. Well, actually, I need to toast this first. I still need the butter, but I need to toast the bread first. Alright, so I'm going to toast the bread in the toaster oven. And then I'll be back. Alright, so the toast part of this is done. I need a knife. And you make this garlic bread just exactly as you would with a slice of bread from the grocery. But this just tastes a whole lot better. So you just grab a little butter. In this case, we're going to try and spread it out as much as we can, but that might be difficult because the bread is very, very fresh. In fact, you don't get much fresher than bread you bake yourself. That might be all the best we can do here, especially with this one. This one kind of thin. But you'll put the butter on. Then you'll get your garlic. And your onion powder. and a little basil if you like. And then you stick it back in the toaster oven. And toast it again. I'm going to toast it this time for 3 minutes. I toasted it the first time for about 6 minutes. All right, I'm going to grab this plate right here. Put my bread on it. I thought I might put it up, but I may want more of this. This bread's pretty tasty. So I am going to move this over to this plate and put the knives on that plate. All right, doesn't that bread look tasty? All right, so this is done. I swear I need more room on this counter. All right, so my garlic bread is done. There it is. All I did was make spaghetti again tonight. Same spaghetti, just different type of bread. So you saw me do spaghetti last night. So there's nothing really to talk about as far as the spaghetti goes. But I did make some bread, and that was worth talking about. So this stuff is pretty good. Probably could have toasted it for a little bit longer, but I am starving. So folks, I'm sure this is delicious. Check it out. It is amazing. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. And I will talk to you later.